Alright boys and girls, well, mostly boys. Grab your wrenches and your questionable eBay turbos, because today we're ranking the best 4-cylinder engines ever made. Today we got 25 engines on the board that are really good, and some that I wouldn't even put in my lawnmower. But anyways, and if you don't like any of mine, well, you're wrong. Let's get this one out of the way, because we already know where this is going to be. The Honda K20. Stock form, 200 horsepower. Screaming at 8,000 RPM. What is the reliability? You could basically dump a bag of Skittles in the oil cap and it would probably still run. Boost potential, I think about 500 horsepower on stock internals, maybe safely, maybe. We're going to put this one in the S tier, no question. Yeah, let's just move on. All right, next we got the Toyota 3S GE. Oh, that's an older one. The older Toyota performance for the Silicas and the MR2s. It is lightweight, rev happy, great aftermarket support for these things. Not as iconic as the 4A GE, but it's still a very dependable motor. We're going to put this one in the B tier for its balanced performance and reliability combo. Doesn't really have too much performance, but yeah, Toyota's a Toyota. Next one. All right, in our next pick, we have the Pontiac 2.0 liter Iron Duke. Basically an old American workhorse for sure. Fun. And I don't think this is a very fun engine. Does it make noise? Not really. Mostly boring clatter. Reliability, it is actually pretty good for its time, but come on this one. D tier. This is a snooze. All right, next one, we got the Mazda BP-FS for the Miatas. The heart of every MX-5, every fan's dream. It's lightweight, rev happy, reliable, and cheap to fix, really. Not the most powerful engine, but driving it is kind of nice, I've heard from a lot of people. We're gonna put this one in the A tier for pure driver enjoyment. Ooh, we got a banger coming up here. Subaru EJ20. Alright, before you Subaru fanboys rage, yes, the EJ20 makes cool noises and wins rallies. I get it. But the reliability? Don't tell me the head gaskets blow like confetti at a bad party. Don't tell me they don't. It does have high tuning potential, but you're trying to hit on a soft 17 here. We're going to put this one in the C tier for drama and legacy. Next we got the Renault F-Type, the early 2000s version. These things are fun in theory, but unreliable in practice. It's kind of like French quirkiness at its finest. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. We're going to put this one in the D tier for chaos factor. Alright, BMW lovers, we have the S14. Absolute jewel from the 1980s. Oof, that's long ago. This 2.3 liter 4 isn't just an engine, it's a statement. It's rev happy, balanced, legendary in motorsport. Its reliability is solid if you respect it. And parts are, well, BMW guys, you know how expensive they are. I don't have one, but they might be worth every penny if you think about it. I don't know. We're going to put this one in the S tier for its history and performance, just because performance, out of the box, these things are great. Reliability wise, just make sure you actually get it serviced when it says, hey, serve me.
I wouldn't go in there for a couple days or weeks.
Please, somebody put me out of my misery. Have mercy on my soul.
And next on our list, we have the Nissan SR20 DET. This little Japanese legend, powered by the Silvia and 180 SX. I think stock, these little spicy things make 200 to 250 horsepower. Tuned? Maybe 400 horsepower, depending on what you put on it. These things are reliable-ish, but they are old school, so maintenance is key. They are tuner heaven if you can kind of figure them out. I'm going to put this one A tier for pure potential in modding. Next, we got the Daewoo L4, the early 2000s. This is the budget car horror story. Parts are hard to find, engines fail, and even my wrenches, if I tried to work on this thing, would probably be confused. I'm going to put this one in the D tier for the pain and the suffering. Next, we have the Toyota 2ZZ GE, found in the Celia, the Corolla XRS, and the Lotus LC. This tiny beast revs to 8,200 RPM. It's very high tech, reliable, and good timing for the Toyota reliability makes this one a gem. I've heard it's fun to drive, punchy power band, and solid A tier pick. Alright Volkswagen guys, I got you one. The EA888 Gen 1. Modern Volkswagen 4 Turbo. Solid power, but prone to timing chain tensioner issues if neglected. It has a really great platform for it, but the early models can be finicky, so we're going to put this one in the C tier for tuning potential with a side of a headache. And next on our list, we have the Ford ZTEC 2.0 liter. Reliability, easy to work on, decent power for the era. You can swap it, turbo it, or just daily it forever. Nothing flashy, but solid performance and longevity. We're gonna put this one in the A tier for the people who love practicality with a punch. Can't blame ya. Alright Chrysler guys, here you go. We have the Chrysler 2.0 liter Neon. Yep, the infamous Chrysler 2.0. Notoriously unreliable, clunky, and honestly, it feels like it was designed to make you cry. Power? Not much. Fun? Minimal. D tier. For all the wrong reasons. Next on our list, we have the Nissan GA16DE. Found in the Sentras in all the early 90s Nissans. Super reliable, easy to maintain, but kind of boring. You won't break it, but you won't make it scream either. C tier for reliability, but meh on the excitement part. And next on our list, we have the Toyota 4AGE. Alright, this little screamer made the AE86 a legend. It's lightweight, rev happy, fun to drift, and the Toyota reliability, almost criminal. You could slam this thing into a wall, rebuild it in a weekend, and it would still start. Yeah, it would still start, I promise. We're gonna put this one in the S tier. Next, we have the Volkswagen 1.8T. The OG turbo from the Volkswagen. Stock, it's quick. Reliable, I mean, if you maintain it, it's fine. And the aftermarket is massive. But the old 1.8Ts are prone to timing belt disasters if ignored. Fun, but a little bit high maintenance. That's why this is probably going to go in the B tier. Looky what we have here. A Ford Pinto 2.0 liter. Historical cautionary tale. Legend for being unsafe. Seriously, don't put this one in your car collection unless you like fireballs. We're going to put this one in the D tier, no debate. Next, we got the Mitsubishi 4G63T. It's a boost gremlin itself. Found in the Evo I, iX, and DSMs. It is an iron block and has a beefy crank. Eats boost for breakfast. I guess you could daily it if you wanted to at 500 horsepower. I guess you could drive it to work like that. I wouldn't do it because my gas economy is sitting at I think 13.7. Anyways, reliability, it isn't Toyota level, but I mean, tuner potential is kind of insane for these engines. I'll put it in the A tier. It's definitely an S tier contender, but we're gonna go like A+, high A here. Next, we got the Honda B18C. Before the K series took over, the B18C ruled. 170 horsepower to 200. Stock. Screaming at 8,000 RPM. Bulletproof reliability and swap friendly. The aftermarket still worships the engine. Fast, fun, dependable. We're gonna put this one in the A tier. I know some of you want me to put it in the S tier, but A tier for now. Next engine, we got the Subaru FA20. Modern Subaru Boxer 4 found in the BRZ and the FRS Toyota 86. Stock, 205 horsepower, reliable, revs nicely, but naturally aspirated. Not much more room for insane power, but it has a great chassis synergy though. The B tier performance, I'm going to put this one in. It does have really good reliability, plus it's really balanced overall, so I think it deserves a B tier. And next we have the Renault F4R. This little French boxy turbo sport engine is fun in small cars, decent power, and pretty tunable. But the reliability is, I mean, it's French car levels. B tier for style and potential, but some risk involved. And in our next engine, we have the Ford EcoBoost 2.3 liter. Now, before you roll your eyes, hear me out. This little turbo 4-cylinder for the Mustang EcoBoost delivers over 300 horsepower stock. I mean, it does have insane tuning potential, and it actually runs like a proper engine without complaining. It's fun, reliable, and it has modern tech. We're gonna put this one in the S tier for the Mustang guys. I'm just joking, I hate this thing. Yeah, I'm a Chevy guy, so hate me all you want. Now, we're going to still put this one in the S tier for the Mustang guys. I guess it is reliable, maybe sometimes. You guys might have to correct me in the comments, but I think it's reliable. Next, we got the Mercedes M111, the 1.8 to the 2.0 liters. It is a reliable Euro 4-cylinder from the 90s and the early 2000s. Not a powerhouse, but these engines can go 300k miles if you show them love. Smooth, dependable, and a sleeper pick for a daily driver. So I'm going to put this one in the B tier for longevity and understated class. Next, we got the Renault F2N. This little French 4-cylinder is cheap, quirky, fun in small cars, but again, the reliability, let's just say it's adventurous. You'll love it or you'll hate it. C tier for the fun factor with some tiers potentially. Next, we have the Honda D16. Before the K and the B series, we had to humble the D16. Reliable, lightweight, fun to rev in Civics, but the stock power is kind of meh, and the turbos are, well, they're kind of limited. We're going to put this one in the C tier for its history and entry-level fun. And that's the list, guys. 25 engines ranked from S tier legends to D tier nightmares. Did your favorite engine make it out on the cut, or did I crush some of your dreams? Drop your opinions in the comments because I need to see the chaos. Smash that like button if you want, maybe another video like this or a V6 tier engine next week. That would be kind of fun. Hit that bell and never miss it when it drops. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one on TorqueSavvy. Peace.